From the state capitol newsroom, a ceremonial signing allowing Tennesseans to carry guns without permits. It allows anyone over the age of 21 and members of the military over the age of 18 to carry open or concealed handguns. The move also increases punishments for gun-related crimes. State Capitol newsroom reporter Gerald Harris is live for us in Gallatin, where Governor Bill Lee left his signature at Beretta Firearm Manufacturers. Gerald, tell us more.
Now, according to everystat.org, a website that tracks gun violence, Tennessee ranks 12th among gun deaths in the entire nation. And Governor Bill Lee celebrated his legislative achievement right here at Beretta, tagging the law as part of his public safety agenda.
Despite the narrative around gun rights and ownership as it relates to crime, in Tennessee, we believe that penalizing law-abiding citizens is not a solution for reducing crime.
But opponents of the bill says it puts more Tennesseans in more danger. Despite law enforcement agencies, including the TBI and the Tennessee Sheriff's Association, opposing the permitless carry legislation, Lee signed the bill into law.
Every law enforcement agency in this state felt this was a bad public policy, and I agree with them.
Representative Karen Kemper, a retired chief warrant officer with the U.S. Army, now a state representative, says the law is misguided.
You can't turn the news on today without seeing a mass shooting somewhere in this country. And so I just think I think it's the wrong thing to do, and I think the timing is wrong. I just think everything about it is wrong.
Governor Bill Lee is touting the law as part of his public safety agenda, crediting much of the bill to the NRA. Tennessee faith leaders have also spoken out against the permitless carry bill.
Whenever we are allowing a lobbying group like the NRA to be the forefront of legislation in our state, we can best guarantee, we can probably say with some absolute certainty that it's not the best for the people.
Parents like Shaundelle Brooks, whose son was killed in a mass shooting at a Waffle House in Nashville, said gun safety shouldn't be a partisan issue.
He's for all Tennesseans, but I haven't seen that so far. It's like Republicans over here and Democrats over here, and like I said, this is definitely a slap in the face.
On average, 58% of gun deaths in Tennessee are from suicides, according to the CDC. In 2019, the volunteer state had the 10th highest rate of homicides.
He gave in to the pressures of an NRA versus having an open mind, looking at the state that he's governing and looking at the demographics of his state and looking at the desires and the wants and the needs of this state. And he decided to go with special interests.
And the bill does not officially become law until July 1st. In Gallatin, Gerald Harris, News 2.
Gerald, thank you so much. News 2 is tracking the implications of that law. You can read the latest online at WKRN.com. Danielle.